So, you did kill him?
Goodness, Kaitlyn, would you stop asking that? I didn't kill anybody. They just got in the way of my crossbow's line of fire when I pulled the trigger.
Kaitlyn brushed her blue-blonde hair behind one ear and took a sip of her tea.
And your target just happened to be one of those people who got in the way.
Reggie tilted his wooden chair back on two legs, keeping himself balanced with a foot under the table in front of him. He crossed his powerful arms with confidence.
Look, I'm not saying yes and I'm not saying no. All I'm saying is that my target, the one I was assigned to kill, got in the way of my crossbow of his own accord. Therefore, I still have a kill count of 555 and it's not going any higher.
Kaitlyn rolled her electric blue eyes.
There you are again with that number. I don't see the significance of it. Number 5? It's not like you're going to get anything out of having a specific amount of kills.
You're absolutely right, Kaitlyn. I'll let you have my next set of kills for being so observant.
Kaitlyn growled and shot up out of her chair, slamming a hand down on the table and holding up the other, shrouded in a cloud of electricity.
Don't make me come over there.
Don't bother, sweetheart. I wore my rubber bracers today.
He pointed to his gloves.
Good luck giving me a right shock with these babies stopping ya.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Kaitlyn threw the table to the side, sending it flying at Hugo, who had just stepped into the room. He caught the table and threw it right back at the two of them. Reggie caught it and placed it back onto the floor.
Oh, hey, Hugh. What's up?
Reggie, can I talk to you outside for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Reggie looked to Kaitlyn.
To be continued, sweetheart.
Kaitlyn's cloud of electricity faded and she childishly crossed her arms.
Stop calling me that. You called me that all through when we were dating, and it's gotten old.
Reggie grabbed his crossbow off the wall.
You're the one that dumped me all those years ago. So don't be mad if my old habits don't die as easily as yours did. Sweetheart.
Reggie strolled over to the door and opened it for Hugo to step out. He followed and quickly closed it behind him as the sounds of chairs and tables slammed on the inside of the door.
You're such an asshole.
You've really got to stop getting her so worked up like that, Reggie. She's never going to get back together with you if you keep annoying her so much.
Reggie slung his crossbow around his back and leaned on a target dummy at the mouth of his shooting range.
Hey, she fell in love with it then. Who's to say she won't fall in love with it now? So what's up, you?
Nothing. I needed to get you outside so I could go back in and talk to Kaitlyn alone.
Reggie donned a suspicious grin as he pointed from Hugo to the door.
Are you and Kaitlyn, you know?
Reggie ran one finger through a hole he made with the other hand.
Oh, Tails, no. I saw what she did to you in your relationship. She's all yours, Reggie. I'm talking to her about a mission.
Oh.
Reggie unslung his crossbow and took aim at a dummy's head.
Yeah, that makes sense. And as for dating Kaitlyn, if it didn't work out once, there's a slight chance it might not work out again. But I have been thinking about it for a while now.
Did she ever tell you the reason why she ended things all those years ago?
Hugo asked.
Nah, she didn't. I've been trying to weasel it out of her, but she's held her story pretty firm. But I'm sure I'll find out eventually.
Reggie let out a breath, aimed at a dummy, and shot his crossbow, striking it in the center of its chest.
Go on and talk to Kaitlyn, and try to keep the mess off my floor.
He joked.
I'll be out here.
Hugo nodded and walked back inside.
Alright, so what's the deal, Huey? This isn't your norm.
Hugo shut the door tight behind him and looked out a few windows.
What are you talking about?
He asked as he stuffed a cloth under the door.
Well, for one, you just dragged Reggie outside and then came back inside.
Kaitlyn held up her fingers as she counted.
2, you're looking out the window as if you're about to tell me some top secret information. And 3, you just stuffed the door with Reggie's curtains, which you just ripped off the hinges to do so with.
Hugo stood up. His mouth was a firm line.
Okay, fine. You're right. I've got some neutral news.
Kaitlyn scrunched her eyebrows.
Neutral news?
Hugo exhaled loudly.
Well, from a personal standpoint, it can be good. Example, I've got a mission that we're taking a part in.
Kaitlyn's eyes sparked with electricity.
Really?
She jumped up and down, clapping in excitement.
That was the good news for you. But there's bad news as well.
Hugo's face grew somber.
Okay, this also isn't the norm for you. Actually, being upset about bad news?
He tried evading the topic.
Upset? Me? No.
You know as well as I do that you're lying
Hugo was trapped. A few seconds of silence passed.
Kaitlyn, would you stop that?
He covered his head with his arms.
Get out of my head. I hate it when you do that.
Do what?
Kaitlyn asked sarcastically.
Get the truth out of you? Come on now. It can't be that bad.
No, but reading my brain's electric impulses like you do makes me all nauseated. Sometimes I wish you didn't do that.
Kaitlyn proudly crossed her arms.
What can I say? I have the ability to read people's emotions through electric traffic in the brain. So why not use it?
She tossed Hugo a haughty smile. Hugo rolled his eyes and digressed from his digression.
Whatever. I've got to tell you what the mission is about, and I don't have much time before it starts.
Alright, go for it.
Hugo took a deep breath and let it out through puffed cheeks.
Okay. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, but due to recent personal events, I'm asking you and Reggie to help assassinate Cal.
There was a long silence. One of those silences that can make a cricket go quiet. Hugo wasn't sure what Kaitlyn would say, or do. She was a wild card.
Kaitlyn, I need you to speak to me. This isn't something I'm taking very lightly here, so...
A chair flew at Hugo's face, then another, and another, and another. Then the contents of the table and the table itself. Kaitlyn was pissed. Hugo could tell that was abundantly clear.
Are you insane?
Kaitlyn screeched.
Killing anyone else and I wouldn't bat an eye. But killing Cal, the founder of our race and leader of everyone within it, that's just crazy, foolish, stupid. And not to mention that, Cal is Galvax's father. What kind of sick, twisted mission do you expect me to partake in?
Hugo tried not to give in to his own anger, but it got the best of him. He swung a fist at the air just as a thick encyclopedia-sized book was thrown at his head. Papers flew everywhere, scattering the floor with maps of the land.
Do you think I want to kill my best friend's father? Someone who not only started this whole battalion, but someone who is like a father to me too? I don't! But if I don't, I'll end up dead in the ground.
Dead? What do you mean dead?
I mean exactly what I said. Dead. A demon man threatened my life if I don't kill Cal, so I have to do this.
No, you don't. You don't have to do anything. How would this guy find you if you were to just run? How do you even know if this is a real deal? Someone could be setting you up, or worse, manipulating you into killing Cal so they don't have to. How do you know this isn't some trick?
I don't.
Exactly. You don't know. So stop while you can. Stop before someone gets hurt.
I can't go back, Kaitlyn. I've already signed a deal with the man. He forced me into a contract with a blade to my throat, and the only way out of it is to kill Cal. There is no other way. I can't do this alone. I've tried too many times to do this alone. Why do you think I've been gone so often? Why do you think Homeland's defenses have gone up so high? The person attempting break-ins? Yeah, that's been me the whole time.
Hugo dropped to his knees, sobbing, red in the face with tears.
Kaitlyn, I can't do this alone. I refuse to. But I'll die if I refuse to. And I'll die if I fail. And I'm so scared. So scared of dying. I'm begging you, Kaitlyn, please help me.
Kaitlyn took a deep breath in and let out a growling sigh.
You know, I really hate it when people grovel. Fine, I'll help. Only because you're kinda hot.
Hugo wiped his sorrowful face from existence and replaced it with euphoria.
Kaitlyn, if we weren't friends, I'd kiss you up and down until I couldn't do it anymore. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Hugo hugged Kaitlyn tightly.
Well, to be honest, friends or not, I'm not opposed to being kissed. And if you're going up and down, I'm definitely not opposed to going down, if you know what I mean.
Hugo backed out of the hug, straight away.
Gah, why do you always have to ruin moments like that?
Kaitlyn shrugged.
Sorry. You know I can't control my sexual desires sometimes.
Hugo's mouth was a firm line.
Anyway, I'm gonna go outside and tell Reggie that killing Cal is a liberation mission sent to us by Ruler Cayman. If he ever finds out the true nature behind this, he'll flip.
Kaitlyn looked at him with dreamy eyes.
Kaitlyn,
Hugo snapped his fingers in front of her face.
come on, snap out of it.
She shook her head free of her daydream.
Sorry. I was lost in a dream.
Hugo sighed, annoyed.
Go take care of yourself. I'll be talking to Reggie, and please don't tell me about it by accident. Last time you did that, it made the ride over on one horse very awkward.
Kaitlyn jumped to her feet and winked at Hugo.
No promises, Huey.
He grunted in annoyance.
Just be ready. The moment I turn my thumb down is the moment this mission starts.
Hugo left Kaitlyn inside the wrecked home and made his way outside to Reggie. He looked over at the dummy Reggie had been practicing with. Every shot was a direct, vital hit.
Hey, Reggie. Kaitlyn's already agreed to it, but I need help with an assassination mission.
Reggie popped his head up from his crossbow's iron sights and bit his lip as he pondered Hugo's request.
Yeah, sure. I'll help.
He said flatly. Hugo pulled his head back in surprise.
Wait, really? You never just agree to a mission without further information about it.
There was yet another cricketless silence.
Are you alright?
Reggie slung his crossbow over his back and headed inside the house.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a lot's on my mind is all.
Oh, well, okay. As long as it doesn't affect your fighting.
Goodness, dude, that is all you think about. The fight. You need to loosen up a little bit.
Hugo walked Reggie back inside.
Yeah, I would if I had time for it. Everything is just a mess these days.
Hugo's eyes widened as he remembered the mess he and Kaitlyn just made in Reggie's house.
What in the hell did you guys do in here?
Reggie yelled.
Kaitlyn
tried thinking of an explanation.
Well, you see, what happened was...
I need everybody in the middle of the village now!
Galvax screamed in the distance. Hugo jumped at the opportunity to escape the current moment.
Oh, would you look at that? Galvax needs me. Have fun with the cleanup, you two.
Hugo began a light jog to the center of the village.